अष्टोत्तर सचमत तो महाराज कृपा ठाकुर की, अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की, नाम आचार्य श्री हरदास ठाकुर की, प्रेम से कहो जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद की, जय श्री राधा कृष्ण गो गोपीनाथ श्याम कुंड राधा कुंड गिरि गोवर्धन धाम की, वृंदावन मथुरा गोकुल द्वारका धाम की, नवदीप मायापुर धाम की, पुण्य क्षेत्र जगन्नाथपुरी धाम की, गंगा माई यमुना माई की, भक्ति देवी तुलसी महारानी की, सामवेद भक्त वृंद की, कलयुग पावन तारण हरे कृष्ण महामंत्र की, all glories to assembled devotees, all glories to assembled devotees, all glories to assembled devotees, all glories to Shri Guru and Shri Gauranga, Srila Prabhupada की जय। हरे कृष्णा। So we welcome everybody for the weekly सत्संग प्रोग्राम। सुनाई दे रहा है ना मेरी आवाज? तो पता नहीं, अचानक से थोड़ा श्रिल हो गया था। सभी लोगों का स्वागत है शुक्रवार के इस साप्ताहिक कार्यक्रम में। भगवत गीता पर हम चर्चा करेंगे। We'll discuss on Bhagavad Gita 3.14. So I have shared the link in the group for those who can read the श्लोक along with that. पर मेरे साथ रिपीट कीजिए। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय,
नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय,
ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय,
नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय,
ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय,
नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय।
नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरये नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तम श्लोकेर भक्तिर्भवति नैष्ठिकीं कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी नंदनाय च नंद गोपकुमाराय गोविंदाय नमो नमः, गोविंदाय नमो नमः, गोविंदाय नमो नमः। नमः पंकजनाभाय, नमः पंकजमालिने, नमः पंकजनेत्राय, नमस्ते पंकजांग्रे। हरे कृष्णा। श्लोक क्रमांक 14, 3.14. Just repeat after me. अन्नात् भवन्ति भूतानि,
अन्नात् भवन्ति भूतानि,
पर्जन्याद् अन्न संभव, यज्ञात् भवति पर्जन्यो, यज्ञ कर्म समुद्भव, अन्नात् भवन्ति भूतानि, पर्जन्याद् अन्न संभव, यज्ञात् भवति पर्जन्यो, यज्ञ कर्म समुद्भव, अन्नात् भवन्ति भूतानि, पर्जन्यादन्न संभव, यज्ञात् भवति पर्जन्यो, यज्ञ कर्म समुद्भव, अन्नात् भवन्ति भूतानि, पर्जन्यादन्न संभवः, यज्ञात् भवति पर्जन्यो, यज्ञ कर्म समुद्भव, अन्नात् भवन्ति भूतानि, पर्जन्यादन्न संभवः, यज्ञात् भवति पर्जन्यो, यज्ञ कर्म समुद्भव, अन्नात् भवन्ति भूतानि पर्जन्यात् अन्न संभव यज्ञात् भवति पर्जन्यो यज्ञकर्म समुद्भव
अन्नात् भवन्ति भूतानि
अन्नात् भवन्ति भूतानि
पर्जन्यादन्न सम्भवः
पर्जन्यादन्न संभवः
यज्ञात् भवति पर्जन्यो
यज्ञात् भवति पर्जन्यो
यज्ञकर्म समुद्भवः
यज्ञकर्म समुद्भवः अन्नात् भवन्ति भूतानि पर्जन्यादन्न संभवः यज्ञात् भवति पर्जन्यो यज्ञकर्म समुद्भवः अन्नात् भवन्ति भूतानि पर्जन्यादन्न संभवः यज्ञात् भवति पर्जन्यो यज्ञकर्म समुद्भवः। हरे कृष्णा। वर्ड टू वर्ड मीनिंग लेते हैं। यू वांट टू रीड? अन्नात्
अन्नात्
फ्रॉम ग्रेन्स
from grains
भवति
भवन्ति
ग्रो
grow
भूतानि
भूतानि
द material bodies
the material bodies
पर्जन्यात्
पर्जन्यात्
from rains
from grains
anna
anna
of food
of
food grains
food grains
sambhava
sambhava
production
production
yajnat
yajnat
from the
from the
performance of sacrifice
performance of the sacrifice
bhavati
bhavati
becomes possible
becomes possible
parjanya
parjanya
rain
rain
yajna performance of yajna
performance of yajna
karma
karma
prescribed duties
prescribed duties
samudbhava
samudbhava
born of
born of
Translation purport by A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Repeat after me. All living bodies
all living bodies
subsist on
subsist on
food grains
food grains
which are
which are
produced from
used from
rains.
rain.
Rains are
Rains are
produced by
produced by
performance of
performance of
yajna, sacrifice.
sacrifice
And yajna
and
is born of prescribed duties.
prescribed duties.
Purport कोई पढ़ेंगे?
Srila Baladeva Vidyabhushanam, a great commentator on the Bhagavad Gita, writes as follows: Ye Indradi Angatya Vasitam Yajnam Sarveshwaram Vishnum Abhyasya Tat Chesham
Asnati.
Deha Yatram Sampadyanti Te Santa Sarveshwara Yajna Purustasya Bhakta Sarvaki
Will be shared.
ते अनादिकाला विविधते आत्मानुभव प्रतिबंधे के निखिलै पक्विरै विमुच्यन्ते.
Yes.
The Supreme Lord,
Okay.
who is known as the Yajna Purusha, or the personal beneficiary of all sacrifices, is the master of all the demigods, who serve him as the different limbs of the body serve the whole. Demigods like Indra, Chandra, and Varuna are appointed officers who manage material affairs, and the Vedas direct sacrifices to satisfy these demigods so that they may be pleased to supply air, light, and water sufficiently to produce food grains. When Lord Krishna is worshipped, the demigods who are different limbs of the Lord are also automatically worshipped. Therefore, there is no separate need to worship and demigods. For this reason, that devotees of the Lord who are in Krishna consciousness offer food to Krishna and then eat a process which nourishes the body spiritually. By such action, not only are past sinful reactions in the body vanquished, but the body becomes immunized to all contamination of material nature. When there is an epidemic disease, an antiseptic vaccine protects a person from the attack of such an epidemic. Similarly, food offered to Lord Vishnu and then taken by us make us sufficiently resistant to material affection, and one who is accustomed to this practice is called a devotee of the Lord. Therefore, a person in the Krishna consciousness who eats only food offered to Krishna can counteract all reactions of past material infections, which are impediments to the progress of self-realization. On the other hand, one who does not do so continue to increase the volume of sinful action, and this prepares the next body to the resemble ox and dog to suffer the resultant reactions of all sins. The material world is full of contaminations, and one who is immunized by accepting prasadam of the Lord, food offered to Vishnu, is saved from the attack, whereas one who does not do so becomes subjected to contamination. Food grains or vegetables are factually eatables. The human beings eats different kinds of food grains, vegetables, fruits, etc., and the animals eat the refuse of the food grains and vegetables, grass, plants, etc. Human beings who are accustomed to eating meat and flesh must also depend on the production of vegetation in order to eat the animals. Therefore, ultimately, we have to depend on the production of the feed and not on the production of big factories. The field production is due to sufficient rain from the sky, and such rains are controlled by demigods like Indra, Sun, Moon, etc. And they are all servants of Lord. The Lord can be satisfied by sacrifice. Therefore, one who cannot perform them will find themselves in scarcity. That is the law of nature. Yajna, specifically the Sankirtana Yajna prescribed for this age, must therefore be performed to save us at least from scarcity of the food supply.
हरि ओम तत्सत् ओम अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूप कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम् वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरुं श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरुं वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सगणा रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सगणा ललितां श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च हे कृष्ण करुणा सिन्धु दीनबन्धु जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमोस्तुते तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाचा कल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा। अरुण प्रभु और माता जी दोनों को हम धन्यवाद देते हैं। तो उन्होंने आज क्लास अपने यहाँ रखी। इस पुरुषोत्तम महीने के 20वें दिन, ऑलमोस्ट 20 दिन पूरे हो चुके हैं पुरुषोत्तम महीने के। So we are completed 20 months of the Adhika Masa Purushottam month, and 10 more days are remaining. So please do Deepdan as much as possible at home. सभी लोग कृष्ण को घी का दीपक दिखाएं। So 3.14 अन्नाद भवन्ति भूतानि पर्जन्याद अन्न संभव पर्जन्याद यज्ञात भवति पर्जन्यो यज्ञ कर्म समुद्भव। So Krishna is saying very important thing for this shloka. All living entities subsist on food grains which are produced from rains, and the rains are produced. He is giving you a cycle. So I'll just put one cycle. Of course, this cycle is good for this and the next shloka, because these are connected. But how far it is possible that next shloka is also a bit needs explanation. So I thought we have to take it into two groups only, because then again we have Purushottam and Deepdan program and all those, so we should not delay. That's why I took one only. Last time I took two, but again we get delayed. So I'll just share this cycle. I thought of sharing it before only. Morning में याद नहीं आया मेरे को। तो अपने दोनों को काम आएगा, इस क्लास में रख ले, क्लास में भी। So but before that we go on to the cycle, let's have a recap on what did we discuss in 12 and 13. We had two shlokas in the last week. we'll just discuss a quick recap. What did we understand on the 12 and 13? And then we'll discuss on this. Yes, Mataji.
There were the necessities,
12 we'll say first.
whatever the necessities for all the living things,
Ah.
given by the Lord to the demigod.
Yeah.
We should be grateful and
Yes.
for it.
Yeah. My offering is like, at least thankful to them, because in 12 he says we should be thankful to them, because that kind of the gratitude should always be there, that at least they are providing it. That
Otherwise, we will
called as thief, because if you don't provide a gratitude also, then you're using somebody's property, you're using somebody's resources, and you don't want to thank him, then certainly you will be called a thief. That is what it is. It is very big word Krishna uses. Tena eva sa, means you will be called as a thief. And we discuss, we discussed through way of a story also, right? People entering a home and from the jungle not finding anything, and suddenly they find everything available in the home on their table and everything, and then they start eating it. And when the owner comes, they say, no, we don't understand you, we didn't see you here before, how do we know that you are the owner of this building? And then what will happen is what will the owner do? He can put him to jail. That's what it could be, culpable crime, right? You're even not even recognizing the owner. The owner is saying, I am the owner of this property. You people have entered my property and you're not even acknowledging it. So he can put them in jail, right? So that is what we understood, that, we are discussing the second part, the third part of the third chapter. The first part is questioned by Arjuna. Second part was the decision by Krishna in terms of doing Nishkam Karma Yoga without attachment, with jnana and without attachment. And he concludes that, and then he says, if you cannot do Nishkam Karma, then you do this Sakam Karma. And that is how we started off with this Sakam Karma. But as we all know, Krishna is discussing the progressive yoga ladder from 3.11 to 3.10 to 3.16. Krishna discusses on the progressive yoga ladder. So what did we understand in the progressive yoga ladder? Progressive from animal life to Sakam Karma Kand. Yeah, Karma Kand, that is, you have to do Sakam Karma. And that Sakam Karma, when we offer it to the Lord, it becomes our sadhana. And doing the sadhana, automatically over a period of time, we get into bhakti, right? That is what was the progressive yoga ladder, right? Yeah, after Karma Kanda, it is Sakam Karma. Yeah, after Karma Kanda, it is Sakam Karma, because that is what Sakam Karma, you have to, what is Sakam Karma? Getting something return in benefit. Means, doing some work and expecting some return. That is Sakam Karma. So that is where he introduces all the Devi Devatas, and he introduces all these things. I have given you, at the start of creation itself, along with the Praja, I gave you the manual of life where you can enjoy your life. And for your enjoyment, everything has been provided, and my officers, the agents, they are all going to supply you whatever you need. So for basic life, naturally, this light, air, water, this is what we discuss, because through this, again, when we produce things and this is what this Yagya cycle is going on, with this help of this, for eating, we do produce grains and this, that's what. So you do some work expecting something in return or for enjoyment. That is what is the Sakam Karma. So that Sakam Karma, when you offer it to the Lord, when you thank the Creator, thank the person who is giving it, it becomes sadhana. And doing sadhana, that is what is called the Karma Yoga, or we call it as sadhana bhakti. In bhakti terms, we call it as sadhana bhakti. And going forward, sadhana bhakti, we end up with prema bhakti, because when we know it is all because of the Supreme Lord, we end up in prema bhakti. So this is what is the crux where we'll be understanding up to 3.16. So what did we start off with 3.10? That, I have given you, go and enjoy, because that you wanted to enjoy. That is where you are in this world. And since you are there in this world, all resources have been provided along with the manual how to use those resources. You understand the manual and you enjoy your life. So doing that, what did we do then? And then in the 11th, what did he say? That these are my officers who will provide you. But you have to do in mutual. You should have your mutual, एक दूसरे से आपको मिलके काम करना पड़ेगा, है ना। कॉपरेशन, म्यूचुअल कॉपरेशन के साथ में आपको काम करना पड़ेगा। नेचुरली ये म्यूचुअल कॉपरेशन हम कब समझ सकते हैं? जैसे हम गवर्नमेंट का, हमको ये सब लाइट पानी बिजली ये सब हमको गवर्नमेंट देती है। गवर्नमेंट जब देती है तो हम म्यूचुअल उनको वापस टैक्सेस पे करके रिटर्न करते हैं, तब जाके वो निरंतर हमारा म्यूचुअल कॉपरेशन चालू रहता है। जिस दिन आपने कॉपरेशन बंद कर दिया, आपकी लाइट पानी सब बिजली बंद हो जाएगी। सो इसीलिए ये कृष्णा बोल रहे हैं कि भाई ये सारे मेरे ऑफिसर्स है। तो हम जो सोचते हैं कि ये सारे प्लैनेट्स है, ये सब मंत्रिमंडल को मीन्स ये जो पूरा प्लानिटरी सिस्टम है, एक्चुअली वो एक कॉस्मिक क्रिएशन है, बट वो कॉस्मिक क्रिएशन नहीं बल्कि कॉस्मिक कॉपरेशन ऑफ एग्जिस्टेंस है। सो भगवान ने अपना एक मंत्रिमंडल विस्तारित करके रखा है जो हमारी को इन सब चीजें प्रोवाइड करके रखेंगे, और उसके इंचार्जेस देवी देवता है। और इंग्लिश में मैंने बोला वो डेमीगॉड्स वर्ड यूज होता है। दैट डेमीगॉड मतलब ये है देवी देवता, है ना। कभी कभी डेमीगॉड्स बोलते लोग सोचते हैं झूठे गॉड। झूठे गॉड नहीं होता है, इट इज स्पेशल हु इज एक्टिंग ऑन बिहाफ ऑफ द गॉड। एक्चुअली वैसा मीनिंग लेना चाहिए, हु इज एक्टिंग बिहाफ ऑफ ऑन द गॉड। गॉड इज वन। सो गॉड, ईश्वर एक है। ईश्वर के बिहाफ पे जो रिप्रेजेंटेटिव तौर पे आपको कार्य भार संभाल रहा है वो डेमीगॉड्स है। सो ये डेमीगॉड्स के साथ में आपको म्यूचुअल परस्पर कनेक्शन बिठाए रखना है। एंड फिर 12 में जैसे भी माता जी ने बोला कि जब ऐसा हम कनेक्शन बिठाते हैं, व्हेन वी डू दिस कनेक्शन, दैट टाइम द डेमीगॉड्स विल give us what we wanted, right? The demigods will give us, because when you satisfy him, satisfy them, he'll give what you wanted. But then we discussed that twist also, right? What was that? How many demigods you will satisfy? Like, you know, if you have to thank everybody, how will you thank? अब जो भी है ऐसा बोल देंगे, हाँ भी ठीक है, पूरे 33 करोड़ देवी देवताओं को थैंक यू कर रहे हैं, बोल ठीक है, ओके, नो प्रॉब्लम। परंतु हम कह रहे हैं इंद्र देव, चंद्रदेव आपने हमारे सब्जियों में रस भर दिया, सूर्य देव आपने ग्रोथ भर दिया, वायुदेव आपने हवा दे दी, तो आप किस किस को थैंक करोगे? इसके लिए हमने भगवद गीता का 11वें अध्याय का 14 श्लोक समझा कि भाई कृष्ण, जब अर्जुन कहता है कि भाई मैं आपके शरीर में इन सबको देख रहा हूं, I am seeing you and I am seeing all these Devi Devatas within your body. I am seeing Indra, Chandra, Shiva, Vishnu, Shiva, Brahma, everybody I am seeing you in your body. So that is why Srila Prabhupada always comes in that, you know, if you just satisfy, because हमको तो भगवान के चरणों में काम करना है, तो भगवान के चरणों में जब हम अर्पण कर देते हैं सब कुछ, तो फिर ये जो भगवान का अंग ही है, जो मटेरियल विस्तार, जो विश्व रूप दिखाते हैं, भगवान का जो ये अंग ही है, ये ऑटोमेटिकली सेटिस्फाई हो जाता है। सो इसीलिए तो ये लोग आपको देंगे ही। यदि आप ऐसा थैंक भी नहीं करते हो तो देन यू आर ए बिग थीफ। यस, और क्या, थोड़ा कुछ कुछ ऐसा मीन्स लाइक वापस है, प्रभु भी 2 हफ्ते बाद में आए, और फिर अभी जो आए हैं वो अगले हफ्ते नहीं आएंगे, इस बार ऐसा हो रहा है 2 हफ्ते जो थे वो इस बार नहीं आए। चलो कोई बात नहीं, तो मेरे को रिपीट करना पड़ रहा है। व्हाट एल्स माता जी, कुछ नोट किया हुआ?
13th shloka.
हम्म
What is the prasad of
Yes, correct. So we have to understand it in this way. Like what did I say? Ki when we do this mutual cooperation, that demigods will give you, because that's whatever you desire. Ishtan bhogan hivo deva. So this whatever ishta, whatever you desired, bhoga will be given. Those for enjoyment will be given by the Devi Devatas. But if you don't thank them, then you will be called a thief. Then how that thanking should be done? That is where the 13th shloka comes in. It has to be in the form of offering to the Lord. Because what will happen is, this the system of celestial cooperation in Vedic civilization is explained as, see, we have many, when we discuss, like we have many Thanksgiving festival in foreign countries. We have harvesting festivals like Onam, Vishu, or we call it as Holi, or Sankranti. We have so many harvest festivals कि भाई harvest आता है तो हम प्रसाद करते हैं, पहला भोग जो है सो देवी देवताओं को चढ़ाते हैं. So every community or every civilization has a Thanksgiving within their communities. Like, so when that Thanksgiving is taken one step ahead in Vedic Sabhyata and is culminated in offering. So that offering becomes an object of that thanksgiving. The offering becomes the object of the thanks. So this is where exactly, if you have to at least, offer that to the Lord. If you are eating it, if you are cooking the food and not offering to Lord and eating it for your own self-satisfaction, okay, if you are eating it only for your self-satisfaction, then that is where Krishna says you are eating only sins. So any food which is not offered, if you consume, it will give you sinful reactions. And because it all started with that sinful reaction, because third chapter, it's also started off with the sinful reaction. Like, why are you putting me in this Gora karma? Arjuna asked, right? Why are you putting me in the Gora karma? So sinful reaction. So sinful reactions हमें नहीं रहना चाहिए, इसीलिए जो सो हम भोगा को ऑफर कर, जो भी हमने प्रिपेयर किया है. So, and that what else we discussed? We said we go one more step ahead. If we offer with prema. So we take it one more step ahead, stating that, we are cooking this for you to the Lord, because we are not only seeing you as the giver of these facilities, but also as the enjoyer of these facilities. Because he says going forward, Bhoktaram Yajna Tapsam Sarva Lokamayeshwaram. He says, I am the Bhokta. So you are the Bhokta and you are the person who is giving all this thing. That is the reason why we give you. Why we thank you in the form of offering. आप ही ने ये सब कुछ दिया है और आप ही स्वयं भोक्ता है, तो हम आपके लिए ही ये प्रसाद बना रहे हैं. इस भाव से हम प्रसाद बनाते हैं. और आगे कृष्ण चल के देन वी डिस्कस 9th चैप्टर, वो जो माता जी बोल रही है कि भगवान ने ऑलरेडी बोला है कि यदि कोई मुझे प्रेम से पत्र पुष्प फल कुछ भी ऑफर करता है, तो मैं प्रेम और भक्ति से कोई ऑफर करता है तो मैं एक्सेप्ट करता हूँ. आई एक्सेप्ट इफ आई डू इट विद, इफ यू डू इट विद डिवोशन. And also, like, then he goes ahead and says, okay, if you leave about patram pushpam phalam, then he goes ahead and said, whatever you do, whatever you leave, whatever you do tapasya, whatever austerities you do, everything you can offer that also to me. So Krishna is a person who accepts your offering, not necessarily only food. You have done some tapasya, you can offer that tapasya. You have done some, or you want to, जैसे हम बोलते हैं ना, हम चतुर्मास में छोड़ देंगे. अब जैसे राधा माता जी ने खाना छोड़ दिया एक बार का, तो शी इज डूइंग परफेक्टली दिस व्रत ऑफ पुरुषोत्तम महीना. So okay, she is offering it to the Lord in the end, and then so offering it to Krishna, and that is how she is transcendence की ओर अपना जर्नी बढ़ा रही है. But if you do not do and cook for yourself, then you are eating sin. Anything else, Mataji, we missed out? And then we discuss, like, why honoring prasadam, Atma Karanat. When it was said Atma Karanat, we understood the meaning of Atma Karanat as selfish, for self, आत्मा का मतलब यहाँ पे अब आत्मा होती है, बट आत्मा के लिए खाना नहीं बना. तो आत्मा कारणात जब हो जाता है तो सेल्फिश नीड्स के लिए. When you are cooking the foods for your selfish needs without thanking anybody, that is where it becomes. Then we discuss something about what is more problematic and what is less problematic food, but we'll not go into that detail. We'll come to today's shloka. Today, Krishna is again describing the entire process. Like, last time he said, आपको ऑफर करके खाना है, नहीं करते हो तो you are eating sins. अब क्या ऑफर करके खाना है, वो आज के श्लोक में लेट अस अन्न को ऑफर करके खाना है. बेसिकली अन्न को ऑफर करके खाना है. ये इसका एक पूरा साइकिल, क्योंकि अन्न मिलता कहाँ से है, ये उसका एक साइकिल ही दिया है. तो साइकिल में ऐसा दिया है कि अन्न की जो साइकिल 4 स्टेप्स ये है कि अन्न मिलता है, अन्न जीवन के लिए निर्भर है. अन्न से ही जीवन आता है, अन्न ही जीवन है, बिकॉज अन्न से ही जीवन पनपता है और उसी के ऊपर निर्भर होता है. और ये अन्न आता है बारिश के थ्रू, पर्जन्य के थ्रू. और बारिश आती है यज्ञ करने से. ओके, अपना और यज्ञ कैसे किया है, और यज्ञ डिपेंड करता है, कौन सा यज्ञ करोगे डिपेंड करता है आपके प्रिस्क्राइब ड्यूटीज के ऊपर, कर्म के ऊपर. ये एक साइकिल है. और वो आगे और जाएंगे, विल कम इन 15 ऑल्सो, कि ये साइकिल फिर एंड में भगवान को जाके एंड होती है. तो ये साइकिल ऐसे कंप्लीट होती है. सो ही इज डिस्क्राइबिंग द प्रोसेस ऑफ हाउ टू गेट फूड. So annat bhavanti bhutani, all living entities subsist on food grains. Subsist on food grains. So subsist means एक तो grow as well as to maintain day-to-day life, to maintain the body. Okay. One is to grow. That is, people grow. जन्म मिलता है ना हमको. अन्न के थ्रू हमारा जन्म होता है और अन्न के ऊपर ही हमारा जीवन चलता है. ओके, दोनों भी चीजें. नाथ भवंती भूतानी. हाँ, तो अन्न कितने कैटेगरीज के होते हैं? तो शिला प्रभुपाद इसमें लिख रहे हैं 2 टाइप्स. वन इज फूड ग्रेन्स एंड सेकेंड इज फ्रूट्स एंड वेजिटेबल्स. फ्रूट्स एंड वेजिटेबल्स उनको जरूरी नहीं है ना कुक करके खाना. अन्न को डेफिनेटली हमको कुक करके खाना होता है. फ्रूट्स एंड वेजिटेबल्स को, फ्रूट्स को तो कुक करने की जरूरत नहीं, ठीक है, करना है अलग बात है, क्योंकि हम जाम अगर पका हुआ हो तो कुक कर लेते हैं. बट फ्रूट्स हम डायरेक्टली ऑफर कर सकते हैं. वेजिटेबल्स भी कुछ हम डायरेक्टली ऑफर कर सकते हैं ना, सलाड के रूप में ना हो तो. सो वेजिटेबल्स भी हम कुछ डायरेक्टली ऑफर कर सकते हैं. कुछ वेजिटेबल्स को हमको पकाना पड़ता है. तो ये दोनों टाइप के होते हैं. तो लास्ट श्लोक में जो कुकिंग की बात हुई थी, सो ये दोनों फूड ग्रेन्स की बात हो रही है. एंड दैट इज द रीजन व्हाई वी डिस्कस व्हेन यू ऑफर फ्रूट्स, दैट इज द लीस्ट कर्मा, because it doesn't require any cooking. So while cooking the consciousness, we took the Chaitanya Charitamrita shloka also and discussed how the consciousness gets into the food. So whatever you are cooking, the consciousness enters the food. And that food, when it is consumed with that consciousness, and that definitely that consciousness only, जैसे खाओ अन्न वैसे पाओ मन, जो बात बोलते हैं हम लोग, तो वैसे ही हमारा ये होता है. तो उसके बाद में आता है कि वेजिटेबल्स, जिसको कम कुकिंग चाहिए होता है, लेस कुकिंग. बट अन्न 100% you have to cook. Because you cannot have it raw. Sometimes children have raw. What happens? चावल या फिर ना गेहूं मम्मी विल बी क्लीनिंग एंड बच्चे जाके खा लेते हैं. होता क्या है? पेट में दर्द होता है दवाई देना पड़ता है, बहुत कुछ हो जाता है. Why? Because we are not, the human bodies are not used to take that अन्न. बट यही जब जानवर है वो डायरेक्ट ग्रेन्स को कच्चा चबा के खा लेता है. तो यहाँ पे भगवान इंडिकेशन दे रहे हैं. तो अन्न का साइकिल तो यूनिवर्सल है. यहाँ पे अन्न की साइकिल की जो बात हो रही है, दैट इज यूनिवर्सल. देयर इज नो डाउट अबाउट इट. कि मीन्स ये पशुओं के लिए भी सेम अप्लीकेबल है, और मीन्स लाइक अन्न की जो कैटेगरी में पशुओं के लिए भी वही चाहिए, परंतु ह्यूमंस के लिए चाहिए. लेकिन ये जो कुक करने की जो बात होती है, ये केवल और केवल मनुष्य जन्म के लिए ही, मनुष्य योनि के लिए ही ये प्रिस्क्राइब्ड है. तो इसीलिए इसी अन्न के ऊपर बात हो रही है. बाकी जो वेजिटेरियन एनिमल्स होते हैं, दे कैन ईट डायरेक्टली. जैसे कबूतर है, ये सब तो डायरेक्टली अन्न को खा लेते हैं. और कुछ जो शाक इसके ऊपर ही अपना जीवन गुजर बसर करते हैं, जैसे एलिफेंट्स एंड सो वो जो सिर्फ साग पत्तियों को ही खा लेते हैं. मतलब जो भी ना पत्तियां, वेजिटेबल पत्तियां हैं, उसको खा लेते हैं. एंड animals which are carnivorous, they also have to subsist on this food grains, because they have to eat the animals who are eating the food grains. So if there is no food grains, the animals will not eat, and then this, where this carnivorous animal would think of, putting their lives. Because जीवो जीव से जीवनम, इसका बहुत श्लोक कोट करते हैं. तो भाई एक जीवन दूसरे जीवन के ऊपर निर्भर है. तो ये जो फल फूल है, ये भी जीवन ही है. ये भी फल फूल है. अन्न ये भी जीवन ही है. और क्योंकि अन्न से ही हम देखते हैं कि प्रोड्यूस होते हैं ना, ह्यूमंस आर प्रोड्यूस्ड फ्रॉम अन्न, एंड दे सबसिस्ट इन द सेंस दे आर प्रोड्यूस्ड एज वेल एज, दोनों भी चीजें उसके ऊपर मतलब ग्रो. बोथ थिंग्स आर पॉसिबल ओनली बिकॉज ऑफ अन्न. सो the principle what Bhagavad Gita is giving here, it applies to all the entities, but it is specifically being spoken for the human beings. So because they are the one who has the higher consciousness and or the developed intelligence, and when they can contemplate where this food comes from, right? The dogs and hogs, okay, they don't contemplate where the food comes from. Okay, the dog will think my master will give me the food if he is a home dog. Okay, if he is a street dog, he will go and find wherever it is available and he will eat it. क्योंकि उसको बस यही रहेगा कि मेरे मालिक ने आज मेरे को खाना नहीं दिया, इसलिए मैं खाना नहीं खा पा रहा हूँ. परंतु ह्यूमंस के पास ऐसा ब्रेन दिया है कि अन्न को मैं किस प्रकार से सोर्स कर सकूं और किस प्रकार से मैं उसको पका सकूं, किस प्रकार से खा सकूं. So this is where exactly, so that is where we have to do some kind of endeavor to bring, to cook the food, or some kind of endeavor is required. So and then endeavor is required alone, but then that endeavor alone will not be able to create the requirement of that food. The nature also has to come into play, because nature has to supply all these resources in order to create that anna. And also ultimately the nature is what? Again, it is the consort of the Lord. So again, Lord also comes into picture. Because of the Lord, all these things happen. So all those we have discussed in the previous shloka, but the whole philosophical point here is Krishna is basically talking about human beings. Because we may not end up with discussing with animals, food and all those, because he is discussing with the human beings food which is being offered to. So annad का मतलब होता है food which is of two categories. This food, we are dependent on this cooked food. So that is the reason in Kali Yuga, our bodies are called Annagata Pran. So if we don't eat food, we will have to, our pran would go away. We have to leave this body. The life force, which we call as prana, to maintain the balance between body and the soul, the prana is very important. So prana, that is the reason, is subsistent on food grains. इसीलिए कलयुग में इसको अन्नगत प्राण नाम दिया गया है. So your body will be intact if you have anna. The day you don't have anna, what will happen? People going to gym are also here. They'll start having body mass index घूमने लगेगा, and you will start losing your mass, and you will not be able to stand up also. यही going backward, see, ages were different. Going backward in the Dwapar Yuga, the same prana were active. मतलब अभी ये शरीर में हम यदि खाना खाएंगे तो हम जीवित रहेंगे, ऐसा है. जिस दिन हम खाना नहीं खाते इसलिए उसको उपवास बोला जाता है. द्वापर युग में यही सेम प्राणा यदि आपके बॉडी में रक्त बनता हो तो ये सेफ रहते थे. जरूरी नहीं आप खाना खाओ नहीं खाओ, यदि आपके बॉडी में रक्त का संचार हो रहा हो तो आपके प्राण जीवित रहते थे. और रक्त का संचार होने के लिए केवल यदि आप साग भाजी और फ्रूट्स खा लो तो भी चल जाता था आपका रक्त का संचार. तो इसलिए रक्तगत प्राण नाम दिया गया था द्वापर युग के लिए, प्राण के लिए रक्तगत प्राण. उससे पहले त्रेता में यदि आप चले जाओ, ये शास्त्र की बात है, तो त्रेता युग में यही प्राण को मज्जगत प्राण बोला गया. मज्जगत प्राण अर्थात आपके हड्डी के अंदर जो बोन मैरो है वो सूखना नहीं चाहिए. वो जब तक सूखेगा नहीं आपके प्राण इंटैक्ट रहेंगे. देखो आप एजेस इसीलिए लंबे लंबे चलते थे, दैट्स होल थिंग. आज तो ऐसे ही बोलते बोन मैरो ऐसे ही सूखने लग गया है, हाँ हड्डियां काम नहीं कर रही है. तो इसके मज्जगत प्राण त्रेता युग का ये जो लक्षण था उसके अंदर था. और सतयुग में यही अस्थिगत प्राण थे. आपकी अस्थियां इंटैक्ट है बॉडी की, तो फिर आप आई थिंक सो प्रभु इज सर्चिंग, आई थिंक सो. हरे कृष्णा. हाँ 9 नंबर दिख नहीं रहा है. आ रहे हैं प्रभु, आ रहे हैं. सो सतयुग में इसको सेम अस्थिगत प्राण. तो यदि आपकी अस्थि इंटैक्ट हो तो आपके प्राण रहेंगे. तो हमें ये सब देखने में मिलता है जब हम देखते हैं कि भाई पुराने जमाने में जब कोई लंबा लंबा तपस्या करते थे उनका शरीर तो सब चला जाता था, चींटियां खा लेते थे, एंट हिल्स खा लेते थे, लेकिन सिर्फ हड्डियों का ढांचा रहता था, है ना. जब हिरण्यकशिपु ने जब तपस्या की थी, when Hiranyakashipu did his tapasya, it was exactly the same thing. Like, when Hiranyakashipu was doing tapasya, everything had been left out. Only what was remaining was his. Yes, Prabhu, you can sit on any of the chair also. Don't sit down like Hare Krishna. So there's one chair there also. Welcome, Shivaranjani Mataji, after a long time. Huh? मामा जी आए हैं तो साथ में लेके आ गए. सो अस्थिगत प्राण, तो या अस्थि इंटैक्ट है तो प्राण इंटैक्ट होते हैं. तो इसीलिए अलग अलग युग का अलग अलग प्राण का एक डेफिनेशन दिया गया. तो बेसिकली हमारे लिए समझना. अब आप बोलोगे कृष्ण ने खाली कलयुग के लिए बोला है. क्वेश्चन उठता है कि क्या कृष्ण ने खाली अन्नाद भवन्ति भूतानि ये खाली कलयुग के लिए स्पेसिफिकली बोला है, क्योंकि अन्नगत प्राण कलयुग के ऊपर डिपेंडेंट है? नहीं, इसलिए मैंने क्या बोला था कि सब कुछ इंक्लूडेड है. शाक भाजी तरकारी फ्रूट सब कुछ अन्न में इंक्लूडिंग होते हैं. परंतु ये ग्रेडेशन दिया गया है प्राण का बेस्ड ऑन द लॉन्गेविटी यू लिव. So earlier people used to live lakhs of years, and that is where the pran was intact if you had bones intact. And bones does not just generally decay, because bone will still remain if you don't eat anything also. Okay. But after you've been given that particular vardhan, because Devi Devataon ko prasanna karte hain, wo definitely aake they cooperated, they did the yajna of dhyana for Devi Devata, and Devi Devata came and gave them the vardhan. Okay, you will not die by this time, this time. ऐसा जो भी he has, Hiranyakashipu, so many things. So तुम मरोगे नहीं, तो ऑटोमेटिकली फिर वापस उसकी बॉडी वापस इंटैक्ट वापस आ जाती है ना. तो अदरवाइज प्राण उसमें ये रहते हैं. तो ये होते हैं. अन्नात् भवन्ति. भवन्ति का भव का मतलब होता है उत्पत्ति, एज वेल एज मीन्स लाइक ग्रो, दैट इज born or grow, we call it as उत्पत्ति, born or grow, and sustenance, both. जीवन चलना भी है तो भवति का मतलब है सस्टेनेंस और ग्रो दोनों ही. अब अन्न इज द रीजन फॉर बोथ ऑफ योर बर्थ एंड सस्टेनेंस. एंड हाउ इज इट दिस पॉसिबल? हाउ इज इट पॉसिबल बर्थ? हाउ इज अन्न रिस्पॉन्सिबल फॉर द बर्थ? Anyone knows? How is Anna responsible for our birth? Yes, exactly. Okay. ठीक है, बराबर. So इसके अंदर ये क्या है कि जो जीवात्मा, एक जीवात्मा से है ना शुरुआत होती है, कि जीवात्मा का जन्म नहीं होता है, लेकिन जीवात्मा को जो बॉडी मिलती है ना, बॉडी मिलती है, तो जीवात्मा तो अजन्मा है. बट जीवात्मा अपना कार्यकाल जब समाप्त करता है स्वर्ग में या नरक में, जो भी उसको मिलता है, मीन्स लाइक वॉट एवर द पीरियड ही हैज गॉट इट इन द स्वर्गलोका और नरकलोका, मीन्स गोइंग फॉरवर्ड कृष्णा से like ब्रह्म भुवना लोका पुनरावर्ति. So Arjuna, so once you finish your credit card terms, because we have understood in Karma Kanda, we have understood that we want to do good terms and we want to go to heaven and enjoy. Okay, if we have done some bad deeds, we have to go to Naraka and get punished. And again, after that is over, we will again be thrown back onto this material world, right? So, for example, if you are finished your Swarga, so your credit card balance of all punyas has been exhausted, what happens? You are thrown back. There is no death in the Swarga. No, you are just thrown back from the Swarga. Swarga ka ek dwar hota hai, that is, they take to the main door and they just push them out, and they come and fall on the clouds. They come and fall on the clouds. And from the clouds, what happens? Through the rains, they fall on the ground. Okay? And from the ground, they enter into the food grains. And through the food grains, they enter into human body. Okay? And in the human body, with whatever, the anna we have taken, and with that, that gets converted into semen. And when it enters the female body, it develops into an embryo. And that is how we say, Anna Bhavanti Bhutani. Because of Anna, you got the birth. Okay? Because of Anna, you got the birth. And again, after getting birth, you have to keep your soul and body active, right? So, means together. So, you have to get together, then again you have to eat Anna. And that is why this Bhavanti was used with the two meaning, Utpatti as well as sustenance. Utpatti, the growing as well as sustenance, for both purposes. So from the clouds. So this is how Anna Bhavanti Bhutani. Bhutani is Jivatmas. All the Jivatmas. Okay? All the Jivatmas. Parjanyad Anna Sambhava. Second line what Krishna says is Parjanyad Anna Sambhava. Parjanyad is again rains, and rains or Anna is possible only because of rains. Anna is possible only because of rains. So without rains we cannot do anything, right? अगर rains नहीं आएंगे तो फिर अकाल ही पड़ जाएगा and everything will be एक मट्टी का ढेर लग जाएगा सब. जैसे हम लोग रेगिस्तान में, we are on the desert, actually middle of the desert, nothing grows here. Of course now lot of things are growing, because if you cannot, there is cloud seeding kind of thing which happens. Now there are rains sometimes, with that some kind of vegetations you can come in. But if there is no rains at all, then there is certainly desert. So it will be only starvation in the desert and akal. So we live in the cities actually, most of it, and we may not understand the value of the rain. Many of the time we take it as, something which creates disturbance. For people here, it is very good. The moment rain comes, actually, they straight immediately pack their bags and go home. And why? Because there's rain and then we should go home. That's a very good situation here. People leave offices immediately. The moment it starts raining, I was surprised. I said, what has happened? No, it is raining, so we should go off. And it is allowed. The management says, okay, go, because here there are no drainages. As a result, water clogging happens and everybody gets stuck. Maybe 4, 5, 6 hours, people have got stuck and people have lost lives also because of this getting stuck on the way and getting jammed into the waterways. So we think it's a kind of disturbance, but for going to the job. But you should understand if there are no rains, probably you will not be able to go to the job. So what kind of schedules will maintain? It will not be possible only. There will be no schedules. In fact, the sustenance itself becomes a question mark. So rains, which Krishna is speaking again, is like, as I said, as I was discussing, there could be excess rain, there could be scanty rain also. Both are problem. So anna depends on the optimum rain. Scanty rain, you get anna which is very, like, not up to the mark. We call it as quality ठीक नहीं बनी, बारिश नहीं हुई, अन्न थोड़ा पका नहीं बराबर, ऐसा बोलता है. या फिर बिल्कुल ही नहीं हुई, मतलब तो बहुत ही कम हुई तो भी, या बहुत ही ज्यादा हुई तो क्या हो जाएगा, सड़ जाएगा अनाज, है ना, क्योंकि बीज पूरा सड़ जाएगा, नथिंग विल ग्रो. So अतिवृष्टि, अनावृष्टि, this is called अतिवृष्टि and अनावृष्टि. So these both are also a problematic thing. Only vrishti has to happen. So only vrishti will help us out, and that will be possible. So so and this and how does this vrishti will happen? अब ये वृष्टि कैसी होती है, बारिश कैसे होती है? हाँ, काम करने से, बट इन जनरल वैसा, बिकॉज समटाइम्स वो आता है कि काम तो हम आएंगे. इन जनरल ऐसा क्या होता है कि बारिश कैसे होती है, तो सो अभी ये क्या ऑटोमेटिक चल रहा है? या so all this happens automatically. Now what is it? Yeah, cycle, but that cycle automatic है, auto mode पे चला रहे. Yeah, Prakriti is doing. That is the ultimate result. But my point was, this is happening is, by chance, by arrangement. What do you call it? By arrangement. That is what is more important. So it is the arrangement of the Lord, through the demigods or whatever. Okay. It is the arrangement of the Lord. So this vrishti will happen. It is only because of the arrangement of the Lord. And demigods will give you only if you have performed yajna. That is where it will come in next. Okay. So demigods will give you if you have performed yajna. So by the arrangement of the Lord. So sometimes people say, नहीं चतुर्मास में बारिश आती है. अब चतुर्मास में मतलब श्रावण में बारिश आती है भाई, वो साइकिल ऐसी अरेंज की हुई है कि आपके वो बादल आते हैं, और वो बादल ऐसे नहीं आते. It is Krishna's arrangement. Krishna has first of all created huge water bodies. 3/4 of the world, like 3/4 of the world is water. She has created huge water bodies. Okay, and just not created water bodies. He has also mixed salt in it. Because when water is coming from the sky, it doesn't have salt, right? But when it is created in a water body, Krishna has created so much salt in it that, it does not stagnate. खारा होता है ना समुद्र का पानी, it is all namkeen. It doesn't get stagnated. Once you put salt into it, it is not. So I don't say कि common salt, sodium chloride मिलाते. Don't talk of all those. But the question is कि समुद्र की मतलब कि इतना पहले तो oceans बनाए, ocean इतना 3/4 of the ocean बनाया और उसको खारे पानी से भर दिया. मीन्स लाइक समुद्र में नमक भर दिया इतना ताकि कोई भी मीन्स कीड़े पनपे नहीं, स्टैग्नेट ना वाटर. और नमक भर दिया, लेकिन वो नमक भरने के बाद में इंसानों के पीने लायक तो नहीं रह गया. इंसानों को तो हम पी नहीं सकते, इंसानों के लिए पीने के लिए नहीं, मीन्स लाइक ये नहीं रह गया. तो उसके लिए क्या किया भगवान ने? चांद सूरज मेरी आंखें बोलते हैं ना, तो सूरज को बोला तुम सारा ये जो समुद्र का जो पानी आता है उसको भाप में कन्वर्ट करके ले जाओ, है ना, उसको गर्मी से, उष्णता जो हम बोलते हैं. बिकॉज ही इज प्रोवाइडिंग सो मच. वी डिस्कस इफ यू हैव टू पे द बिल्स ऑफ द सन ओनली अलोन, then our country will, or the biggest countries also may go into bankruptcy. They will not be able to pay the bills to the Supreme Lord, but they don't thank also, and that is where we discuss socialism and all those in the last class. That socialism is entered into our history and everything as if we are social animals, but then and we have to look everybody equally. That's fine, all done equally, but that first you have to understand that that socialism factor does not include the Supreme Lord. Then it is not equal at all. If you are including, because he is the person who is giving all this, that they don't acknowledge, and that is where it becomes Indriya Trupti only. That you are only wanting to exploit the nature and enjoy it to the fullest, then you are certainly a thief. And that is the reason those socialist guys are a big thief. What we understood, okay, that was all said and done. That is the wisdom of Gita, which is saying, okay, school studies may say all together differently, but we don't have to. Now, the sun, water is absorbed, taken as a water vapor to the clouds. The clouds condenses that water vapor and into water and pours it in the form of rain. So, and that rain is again collected through rivers or wells, sweet water wells, rivers, and different channels, and then that is consumed by the Jivatmas. So that is consumed by the Jivatmas, and that is especially by the human beings. Okay, all other Jivatmas may drink whatever, because they may not be having this. So again, as I said, Anna we cannot have directly. Children, if they have, it will be a problem. Similarly, that good water we also, especially for the human beings, we collect it accordingly. So ये होता है कृष्ण के, तो ये कृष्ण का arrangement, that is the ultimate Supreme Lord's arrangement through his officers that these things are possible. It is arrangement. It is not just by chance. Then Yajnat Bhavati Parjanyo. Okay, and then this rains. These rains are not produced simply. They are produced by your Yajna. They are produced by your Yajna. Now, what is this Yajna? How does this happen? Because at one level, we may think why Yajna, sacrifice is required for producing the rains. हमें क्यों sacrifice करना है rains के लिए? और मीन्स तो साइंटिफिक है, जैसे हम अभी डिस्कस कर रहे हैं, तो साइंटिफिक है, तो ऑटोमेटिक प्रोसेस है. हीट, सूर्य हीट पकड़ता है और हीट वेव को वाटर में, वेपर में कन्वर्ट करता है, वाटर में डालता है और छोड़ देता है, तो क्लाउड करके, एंड देन सो व्हाट डज द सैक्रिफाइस add here? What does the sacrifice add here? So we have to understand that the scientific explanations which are provided and the philosophical explanations which are provided by the scriptures. See, एक तो scientific explanation, cycle, साइंस के थ्रू आपको बता देगा कि भाई इसमें तो कोई मतलब नहीं है, तो ऑटो है. और एक शास्त्र आपको बता रहा है कि भाई ये ऑटो नहीं, ये अंडर सम डायरेक्शन है. सो दिस स्क्रिप्चर्स इज, so these are not contradictory to each other. These are not contradictory to each other, rather they are complementary to each other. ठीक है, ये एक दूसरे को, मीन्स लाइक the scriptures as well as scientific explanation do not contradict each other, but they are complementing each other. And how do they complement each other? So at particular level we may see nature working according to the laws of nature, or say you can call it as mechanical laws of motions, or laws of nature, but parallelly you see the influence of the nature also. Example I take for somebody, you have seen like snooker parlors, no? बहुत खुलते हैं इंडिया में, तो बहुत खुले, यहाँ पे भी खुलना शुरू हो गए, मैंने देखा. स्नूकर पार्लर्स ना, बिलियर्ड्स का, बिलियर्ड्स, बिलियर्ड टेबल्स फॉर एग्जांपल, बिलियर्ड्स टेबल है. ओके, सो बिलियर्ड्स टेबल you all know, like now it is being opened in that gym. So we have a long stick is there, and there are so many balls, and the one main ball is there, and with that one main ball you hit some balls, and that some ball has to go and fall into the hole. That is what they do, that only, that in that game is that only. Now like now putting that ball in the hole requires hitting that ball at a right force. You just touch it, nothing will happen. At a right appropriate force when you hit, then the subsequent reactions will happen and the ball will go and fall into the hole. But if you think from mechanical laws point of view, we would say, yeah, the stick was used to hit the ball was at so and so X, and then the force used by that person at some X rate, and and then that created a ripple effect, and that XX multiplied into this hitting, and that created this energy and that energy, and then finally that ball fell. So this is what the motion studies or scientific laws, they will give you the explanation. Okay. Yes, that is true. As per the scientific law, that is true if you have hit that ball. But you have to understand all these movements, the law of mechanics is done perfectly fine. But that example is also correct example, but it is not a complete example. Why? It is not a complete example because the person who with the skill has to apply that right force in order to have things in movement, that is missing. When the motion explained, when it has hit, they start from that point of view. Okay. They don't start that, you apply at this force, with your this thing. आप तो ये जो पर्सन है अपना जो ये यूज करके जो कर रहा है, that thing is missing. That is reason I said incomplete explanation. It's a good, but an incomplete explanation. So because beyond the mechanical force is the skill of that particular person, player, who hits the ball at a particular angle, and then everything falls in place. So the person and the mechanical are complementary to each other. Okay, the person hitting, इसका काम हो गया, उसके बाद सारा ऑटो मोड पे चलता है. तो ये दोनों एक दूसरे को कॉम्प्लीमेंट करते हैं, न कि एक दूसरे के अगेंस्ट जाते हैं. So in describing what we call as the play of snookers, okay, while we are using similarly, like what happens is when we are using our all the six senses I say mean mind, five senses plus mind. When we are using the six senses to perceive a movement of particles and material things as per scientific laws and natural forces, which is just like that person who is observing on that billiards table. एक person खड़ा देख रहा है. So it is just like अपने दिमाग में और अपने senses से he could ये सारी चीजें देख पा रहा है. So whatever we see is correct, but it is not complete. We have to understand similarly that when you see in the go through the scriptural vision, that when we see this entire cycle is automatic, then we are missing some important part. That is what the part is of the Devi Devatas. Of the Devi Devatas, because Krishna has already introduced them going forward two shlokas back. That who are these Devi Devatas? They are with the person with higher consciousness or superior beings. We are human beings. Devi Devatas are superior human beings, superior to us. Of course, superior to them is the Lord, but they are with a higher consciousness at a superior level. And these Devi Devatas are running that process, which you don't see. Are running that process, working under the supreme authority. Because supreme authority has already given the stick, and every person is working as per that authority. Because Surya आपके मोशन पे चलते रहेगा. हम बोलते सूर्य बहुत बड़ा कर्मयोगी है, परंतु उसको कर्मयोग में डाला किसने? भगवान ने. तो भाई तुम्हारा काम है, तो इसे अपने कार्य करते रहते हैं. So the laws, when we talk about scientific laws, they are all correct. But the question is, they don't undertake the thing which is behind that. That is what I wanted to bring in. And when we do yajna, basically what we do, we have to harmonize with the higher beings, right? The Devi Devatas. That's what two shlokas we did. That we have to, mutually, we do yajna, they will give you benediction, and this way, this mutual cooperation between the cosmic system should go on. So these, this is where exactly this cosmic cooperation goes on. So we ignore that part. When we do that yajna, this is the Devi Devatas doing their part is something which we ignore. Like, just when we pay electricity bill, we discussed this last time. When we pay electricity bill, okay, and our electricity bill is continuing. But what are we doing in paying that electricity bill? Either we use our credit card, or we use our swiping, or we call it as UPI, or we call it as check payment or cash payment, some kind of methodology we are using. So when we make it through a credit card, we are swiping the credit card and okay. And from our account, the money is getting deducted and it is getting deposited into the account of the electricity department. But the process behind this, where this money is going off from this account to that account, do we think about it? Now a child will not know, because for child के लिए तो भाई यहाँ लाइट का बिल पे कर दिया, लाइट आ रहा है ना. बट पेरेंट का है कैसा है कि नहीं नहीं, मैंने पे कर दिया है, आ रहा है, लेकिन पे किया है मेरे अकाउंट से वहां जाएगा, बिकॉज सॉफ्टवेयर ऐसे इन्वॉल्व किए हुए हैं जिसने मेरे इसमें से निकाल के पैसा उसके इसमें ट्रांसफर करना है. सॉफ्टवेयर नहीं है तो मेरे को मैकेनिज्म से कैश लेना पड़ेगा, कैश उनको डिपॉजिट करने के लिए वहां तक जाना पड़ेगा और उनको करना पड़ेगा. तो इफ यू आर मैच्योर्ड यू विल अंडरस्टैंड दिस. So similarly, now understand the same concept between son and child. Now understand between human beings and superhuman beings, that is Devi Devatas. So, we are behaving like a child, though these are all coming as automatically. But there is an arrangement by the Lord. That is what is the point which I wanted to make. So now, so this sophisticated mechanism which we see, this on OTT platform and everything, that's all fine. But the whole thing is, Krishna is saying that, when you do this particular thing, they will also play their part, and that is where the Yajna Bhavati Parjanyo comes in. So, the Yajna, when with the Yajna, we do Yajnas to express gratitude to this Devi Devatas, because they have provided all these things to us. As an expression, we do this gratitude who have provided. So, if you take fire yajna only, okay, we'll not go to right now bhoga and that, offering to the Lord. If you take fire yajna itself, what happens in fire yajna? Fire, agni yajna, हाँ. We take some, हमारा छोटा सा पोर्शन लेते हैं, हम उसमें अग्नि में डाल देते हैं, और उसमें करने से क्या होगा? राख में परिवर्तित हो जाएगा. एक साइंटिफिकली लॉज में देखे तो राख में परिवर्तित हो जाएगा. ओके, राख में परिवर्तित हो जाएगा, एक्चुअली नहीं, बात तो वही है. बट आपको लगेगा ये तो अटर वेस्ट है. अटर वेस्ट, नो. We could have eaten that one katori of paisam. You are putting it into a yajna. It is utter waste. It has gone burnt into ashes. But this is where exactly we have to understand. There's the Rig Veda. The Rig Veda is quoted, Agnir Vai Devanam Avamo Vishnu Paramas Tadantara Sarva Anya Devataha. This is the this thing given by Rig Veda, Aitreya Brahmana 1.1.1 of the Rig Veda source, where it says Agni is the lowest. Agni is the lowest, that is the first, okay, and Vishnu is the highest. Agnir Vai Devanam Avamo Vishnu, means Agni पहला है, वही और अवमो लास्ट है विष्णु, तदंतर सर्व अन्य. तो अग्नि के बाद में अन्य सब देवी देवता है. So why this is being said from highest and lowest? Highest and lowest, why it is being said? In terms of accessibility, you have to understand that. In terms of accessibility, highest and lowest is spoken in terms of accessibility. See, Vishnu is transcendental. So normally the material means we will not be able to access him, right? Vishnu is transcendental. By normal material means we will not be able to access him directly. But through bhakti, of course, we can access him. That anyway we'll discuss going on. That through bhakti, of course, we can access him. But Agni, it is readily available for us. दो पत्थर को भी स्ट्राइक करने से आपको अग्नि उत्पन्न हो जाएगी. That is the easiest devata which is accessible to us. How many of us realize? Because of course आप तो lowest है. हाँ मैं वही बता रहा हूँ. नहीं ठीक है, आपने और फर्स्ट बोल दे, चलो लोएस्ट नहीं, फर्स्ट बोल देते हैं. अग्नि फर्स्ट है, ओके, एंड विष्णु लास्ट है. फर्स्ट है, लास्ट है, ओके. लोएस्ट इन द सेंस मैंने ऊपर नीचे में लोएस्ट और हायर बोला, बट फर्स्ट एंड लास्ट है, ओके. फर्स्ट एंड लास्ट है. सो दे इजीली एक्सेसिबल में. सो because because वो विष्णु इज ट्रांसेंडेंटल, ऑल एंड बीच में देवी देवता है. बिकॉज व्हाट हैपेंस, पहले जब अग्नि प्रज्वलित हो जाती है, पर्टिकुलर हम जब देखते हैं कितने बार हम संस्कार वगैरह करवाते हैं इधर, तो क्या करते हैं, वी कॉल ए पर्टिकुलर यज्ञ अग्नि, है ना, कहीं शुचि नाम अग्नि, सम वैश्वानर अग्नि, हम सबको ऐसा नाम से पुकारते हैं, उस अग्नि का आह्वान करते हैं। मंगल यज्ञ अग्नि, जबकि देव देव स्थापना करना होता है, मंगल अग्नि का स्थापना होता है। तो ये सब अग्नि की हम स्थापना करते हैं। तो ये अग्नि हमारे को फर्स्ट एक्सेसिबल चीज है, क्योंकि जब कोई यज्ञ शुरू करना हो तो सबसे पहले अग्नि, हम अन्न भी खाते हैं तो पेट में पहले अग्नि शुरू होती है, वैश्वानर अग्नि, जठर अग्नि जिसको हम बोलते हैं। तो अग्नि इजिली फर्स्ट एक्सेसिबल, ठीक है, तो इसीलिए फर्स्ट एक्सेसिबल इजीली अग्नि है। तो अग्नि जब हम प्रज्वलित करते हैं, पहले अग्नि को आहुति मिलती है, उसके बाद में अन्य देवी देवताओं को आहुति मिलती है ना, अन्य देवताओं को हम, पंडित पूछता भी है कि भाई आपके कोई कुल देवी तो नहीं है, याद कर लो, है ना, कोई आपके कुल देवता तो नहीं है, याद कर लो, तो उनके नाम से भी आहुति दे देते, वी जस्ट गिव आहुति उनके नाम से भी। और उसके बाद में इन द एंड वी कल्मिनेट विद विष्णु, यज्ञेन यज्ञमय जयंत देवाः स्थानि धर्माणि प्रथमान्यसन्नः देहनागम महिमान सचंद्र पूर्वे साध्याः सन्ति देवाः। तो एक विष्णु को ऑफर करके देन ऑल द देवास आर satisfied. So just as we sometimes, so this is where exactly, so when we give ahutis, how is it that they are going up to all Devi Devatas and ultimately to Vishnu? They are getting converted into ashes, right? This is where it is. So we, seeing from the material angle point of view, we think, okay, this is getting converted to ashes. What is to do with the Agni Chandran? It has what it has to do with going to Chandra, what it has to go with the Varuna, what it has to go with the Anya Devi Devatas. But
we are doing all this to change the Javika.
Yeah.
But you best recommended.
That is, I'll come now. I'll come. Don't worry. I'll come.
One question. Different kind of like one of them is about the bean teachers. But it is written that bean teachers are recommended to worship that Kali. And those who
पिछले बार में था ना, हाँ,
those who are in a good of
goodness.
the transcendental worship is recommended to Vishnu.
Yes.
That those who worship that Kali, they are not
Huh?
they are not transcendental activities like worship the
No, that is where exactly all the Devi Devatas activities will fall under material activities only. That is what we discussed last time. All the yajnas to Devi Devatas will fall under the material activity, and only to Vishnu will fall under the transcendental activity. Shiva also, yes, Prabhu. Shiva also, because Shiva himself says that. Those prarthanas are created.
ऐसा मानते हैं कि 7 टाइप का मृत्यु होता है,
हाँ,
उसमें से शिव के पास 6 टाइप का मृत्यु को रोकने का शिव को पावर है,
हाँ, yes है ना,
एक्सेप्ट काला मृत्यु।
yes.
तो शिव भी देव में काउंट होते हैं या
प्रभु शिव तो डिस्ट्रक्शन के लिए ही काउंट होते हैं ना, नहीं, शिव मटेरियल में काउंट होते हैं फॉर द पर्टिकुलर पर्पस, बट शिवास तत्व इज बियॉन्ड दैट। वो विष्णु के डिफरेंट क्या बोलते हैं भिन्न रूप है। तो इसके लिए सदाशिव लोग जो आता है वो इट इज एग्जैक्टली बिटवीन द ब्रह्म एंड द मटेरियल प्लैनेट। सो दिस इज वेर एग्जैक्टली। तो एक शिव जी को इसलिए महादेव नाम कैटेगरी दी गई है, उनको देवी देवता नहीं बोलते, इसलिए महादेव बोला जाता है उनको। तो एक ये उनके लिए एक अलग है थोड़ा, सर्टनली प्रभु। तो yeah, why the concept of? Because of your desire, because you have come here with the desires. So if you are having that desire, that is where to purify that is where exactly आपको देने के लिए परमिशन दी गई। शास्त्र never stops you from doing anything, बिकॉज आपका डिजायर है तो उनको लॉर्ड को देना ही पड़ेगा ना। तो इसीलिए वो आपके मैनुअल में सारे कुछ देके भेजना पड़ेगा। तो इसीलिए यदि आपको मीट खाना हो तो पर्टिकुलर सो एंड सो टाइम के लिए काली को ऑफर करके खाओ, ये दिया गया शास्त्रों में। नॉट ऑलवेज, परंतु लाइक कुछ दिन वर्जित है, उस दिन नहीं खाना। तो कई लोग होते हैं मैं ट्यूसडे नहीं खाता हूँ, मैं सैटरडे नहीं खाता हूँ, ऐसे लोग भी बहुत मिलेंगे आपको। तो ये आपकी वो है, बट समझना है कि विद दैट यू विल नेवर बी एबल टू कम टू द सतोगुण प्लेटफॉर्म। यू विल नेवर बी एबल टू कम टू द सतोगुण प्लेटफॉर्म। दैट इज वेयर फॉर बिकॉज आपको व्हाट वाज द अल्टीमेट सेकंड चैप्टर के एंड में वी हैव टू गो टू ब्रह्म निर्माणम रिचते। ब्रह्म निर्माण होगा ओनली व्हेन यू आर इन सतोगुण। व्रता देवान पितृयान्ति पितृवता। सो आपको काली के पास जाना है, काली का आप खा सकते हो एंड देन काली के पास जा सकते हो और वापस आ सकते हो, दैट्स ऑल, इट ऑल डिपेंड्स। दुर्गा, दुर्गा का एक रूप है ना, गौरी है, महाकाली, हाँ काली, हाँ उसमें लिखा हुआ था ना, पिछले श्लोक में था, प्रभु वो पढ़ के इसलिए बोला। सो सो ये मैकेनिज्म ट्रांसफर का अपना मॉडल था, इसलिए मैं बोलता। सो सो बट अगेन अभी आता है वो जो पॉइंट आपका है ना कि द यज्ञ फॉर द पर्टिकुलर एज, ये यज्ञ करना हमारे को सूटेबल है क्या? नहीं है, बिकॉज कई लोग हमको यज्ञ कराने वाले ऐसे भी मिलेंगे ब्राह्मण, अग्नि तो सिलगा देंगे, और किसी को सिगरेट पीना हो यहीं से अग्नि निकाल के दे देंगे, ये लो भाई सिगरेट पी। वो इतनी पवित्र चीज को अपवित्र चीजों में भी लगाने वाले कई लोग हैं, या फिर वो लोग खुद अभी इतने पवित्र नहीं है, चलो ठीक है ब्राह्मण वो ऐसा नहीं कार्य करा होगा, वो खुद इतना पवित्र है क्या कि वो अग्नि को प्रज्वलित कर सकता है मात्र मंत्रों से? करने वाले एक दो लोग हैं, मैं ये नहीं बोलता हूँ, अभी यू फाइंड इन इंडिया समटाइम्स की प्रज्वलित करने वाले, बट हाउ फार दे आर ट्रू इट्स ओके, बट विल नॉट गो इनटू द डिटेल, इट हैपेंस, बट वी आर नॉट सिद्धास दैट वी कैन डू, ओनली सिद्ध पुरुष कैन डू, यू विल फाइंड वन और टू, नॉट बियॉन्ड दैट। सो इसीलिए फिर व्हाट इज रिकमेंडेड इज हरि नाम संकीर्तन, दैट इज वेयर श्रीला प्रभुपाद एंड्स अप विद एवरीथिंग, दैट यू नो आपको हरि नाम लेना है। हरि नाम के अंदर होता क्या है? कृष्णा ने बोला यज्ञा नाम जप यज्ञोस्मि, आपको जप करना है, तो अपनी ये जो डिजायर्स है उसकी आहुति अग्नि, अग्नि हरि नाम अग्नि से समान है ना, अग्नि में उसकी आहुति देनी है। सो व्हेन वी चैंट हरे कृष्णा महामंत्र, इट इज नॉट डिफरेंट फ्रॉम सुप्रीम लॉर्ड, okay, and non different from supreme lord, and then just like fire which is non different from agni dev, when you create a fire that itself is agni dev, we have to understand, क्योंकि हम जब चूल्हा जलाते हैं वो भी अग्निदेव होता है, तो इसलिए हम जब कोई कार्य करना हो तो पहले इसलिए अग्निदेव की स्थापना करते हैं ना, जगन्नाथ यात्रा हम करते हैं तो पहले जगह क्या करते हैं, सबसे पहले अग्निदेव को खड़ा करते हैं, प्रसाद बनना शुरू हो, उसके बाद में बाकी का कार्य शुरू करते हैं ना। तो ये तो सो वी हैव टू, then we have to offer our that consciousness in that harinam, so whatever desire through that consciousness we have to offer it into that harinam, and that is where we can express gratitude through that harinam also. That is where we can express gratitude also through that harinam, so and that is where this yajnat bhavati parjanya, you can do, you can offer our taxes in the form of sacrifice and then the rains would come, that is what it is. So you do the Kaliyuga dharma, that is, Hari Nama Sankirtana, and automatically things will fall apart. So in the 1972 में Srila Prabhupada का हैदराबाद, I quoted this before also, right? हैदराबाद में काफी 3 सालों से 4 सालों तक कुछ बारिश ही नहीं हुआ था. People were like, सूखा इतना हो गया था, वो जो 2 जल स्रोत रहे हमारे, क्या बोलते, उस्मान सागर, हिमायत सागर, दोनों ही सूख गए थे ऑलमोस्ट. एंड पीपल वेर देन somebody questioned, ये आप इसके लिए कुछ करो ना, बारिश नहीं हो रही है, so it's like there's no rains, do something, Srila Prabhupada. Then what did Srila Prabhupada say? You're not performing the Yuga Dharma. Do Yuga Dharma continuously, so for 7 days, and you won't believe, within 3 days only Harinam Sankirtan was going on, and within 3 days there was such a big downpour, and paper also quoted, like Swamiji said, you'd have to do Sankirtan Yajna, and exactly at the Abbott's temple only this whole thing has happened. It is in 72. It has come in the newspaper article also, and due to Harinam, there was a lot of rains for that. So we do a lot of Harinam these days here also. So a lot of greenery in Jeddah you find nowadays, so don't get worried. Somewhere or the other, Harinam Sankirtan is happening, and it's so that's the reason deserts are also getting converted into slowly green belts and all those. Otherwise, sometimes you think, how will this happen? So that's what I'm telling. So things which are beyond our mind perception, or the senses perception, sometimes we take it for granted, ये तो कुछ हो नहीं सकता. तो senses perception में जैसे हम अग्नि में कुछ डाला हो तो राख हो गया, लेकिन देवी देवता कैसे प्रसन्न हो गए? हम शांति बोलते हैं, आज हमने देवी देवताओं के लिए यज्ञ किया, बहुत अच्छा लगा. आपको क्या मालूम देवी देवता को चला गया, लेकिन जाता है ना, क्योंकि आपको यदि बोला जाए कि आप भगवान आए हैं, आप उनको सेवा करने के लिए आना है, तो आप पीछे हटोगे क्या? आज बोलेंगे भगवान जद्दा में आके रुके हैं, तो आपको उनकी सेवा करने जानी है, तो आप पीछे हटोगे नहीं, इमीडिएटली जाओगे, भाई दर्शन करने जाना ही है. तो वैसे ही है, तो जिसको भी ये सेवा का मौका मिलता है, देवी देवताओं को भी सेवा का मौका मिलता है, तो वो छोड़ते नहीं है, तो इसलिए वो एक्सेप्ट करते हैं. इसलिए श्रीमद् भागवतम का जो आखिरी श्लोक है, इसलिए कोट किया था मैंने, कलेर दोषो निधे राजन अस्ति एको महान गुणा कीर्तनादेव कृष्णस्य मुक्त संग परम रजेत। कलयुग में कई सारे फॉल्ट्स है, बट इसमें एक गुण बहुत अच्छा दे दिया, हरि नाम संकीर्तन, सबसे इजीएस्ट धर्म कर दिया। गात्र हरि नाम कीर्तनादेव से कृष्ण से, कृष्ण के मात्र नाम लेने से मुक्त संग परम रजेत, आप इस भौतिक जगत के सारे कंटेमिनेशन से टूट के दूर जा सकते हो, ब्रह्म निर्माण मृत्युति की ओर जा सकते हो, बिकॉज यू विल बी इन दैट, बिकॉज व्हेन यू टेक द नेम्स ऑफ द लॉर्ड you will always be in that the Brahma Nirman Avastha, and that and when you leave the body in that Avastha, you automatically, इसलिए अभी बीच में मैंने ग्रुप में डाला था कि एक डिवोटी फ्रॉम भटिंडा ऑन द एकादशी, पद्मिनी एकादशी जो गई अभी, he was doing his हरिनाम कीर्तन, मंदिर में ओवरनाइट कीर्तन चल रहा था। एकादशी के दिन कई बार होता है ओवरनाइट, क्योंकि एकादशी में विधान है कि कई बार लोग सोते नहीं है, so एकादशी के दिन we have to keep awake many of the times, but we do it in once in a while, निर्जला एकादशी sometimes and all those, बट इसमें मंदिर में फिर कीर्तन चलता है, सो यू कैन डू कीर्तन एंड देन आफ्टर मॉर्निंग यू फास्ट ब्रेक एंड देट वे गो इन स्लो। उस कीर्तन करते करते ही वाज डांसिंग, ही वाज चैंटिंग एंड सडनली ही फेल एंड लेफ्ट हिज बॉडी एंड वर्ल्ड। सो अब वो तो मंदिर में ऐसा होके, मंदिर में कैसा हो सकता है? अरे मंदिर में हुआ है, बहुत अच्छी बात हुआ है तो क्यों? क्योंकि कृष्ण बोलते हैं अंत काले च मामेव स्मरण मुक्त्वा कलेवरम, कृष्ण का ही स्मरण कर रहे हैं तो कृष्ण के कले उनके स्वभाव को प्राप्त करना ही करना है। ही हैज टू रीच टू दैट situation, certainly he has gone back to Godhead, तो इसीलिए, so though it has many faults, but this is the best thing which Krishna has given for Kali Yuga, so we should make use of this dharma in a best possible way. So in a culture which has this proper philosophical understanding, so especially Vedic culture, because all cultures are having their some understanding, but especially this higher understanding of life, the respectful duties, this is centered around some spiritual component, where one recognizes, that my activities, whatever I do, it has to end with some kind of sacrifice. It has to end with some kind of sacrifice. Because if you don't end up with sacrifice, you end up with your own enjoyment. And that is where again this Mukta Sangha Param Rajat, you will leave it. We will always be Bandha Sangha, because you will always be in the Bhautik Jagat only. So Mukta Sangha you will get only when you are free from that kind of activity. So if you, that is the way, so it is that yajna karma samudbhava. From karma, this yajna is born out of the karma. So whatever you do based on that, karma is born. So whatever you do based on that the karma is born. So as of now we say we are doing karma, we are doing our duties. We are doing karma, we are doing our duties. But whatever duty you do, that is not karma. Okay, that is not karma. It has to end up in that culmination of sacrifice. That is what it is, karma. That is where it was said. It is not a small shloka. Yad karoshi yad ashnashi yad juhosi dadasi yad. वो मीन्स लाइक 9.2526 जो श्लोक बोले हुए हैं, ऐसे ही नहीं बोले हुए भगवान के। आप जो कुछ करते हो, जो कुछ छोड़ते हो, जो कुछ तपस्या करते हो, आप सब कुछ मुझे अर्पण कर सकते हो। नॉट नेसेसरी खाना वाना, सब खाना तो एक जरिया है बहुत अच्छा, तो इसीलिए ये होता है कि कर्म से यज्ञ, कर्म से यज्ञ होता है। सो एंड कर्म से, अर्थात हम कर्म बंधन से जब मुक्त होते हैं तो ऑटोमेटिकली वह यज्ञ हमारा सक्सेसफुल हो जाता है। कर्म बंधन से कब मुक्त होंगे? व्हेन इट इज डन फॉर द प्लेजर ऑफ विष्णु और कृष्णा, तभी वो पॉसिबल है। दैट्स व्हाई श्रीला प्रभुपाद कोट्स अ वेरी गुड एनालॉजी टुडे, लाइक ऑन प्रसादम, है ना, बिकॉज we were discussing this, भाई आप हमको खाना है और हम प्रसाद खा लेते हैं। भाई हमको खाना है, प्रसाद खा लेते नहीं, ये प्रोग्रेसिव योगा लैडर में कृष्ण हमको धीरे धीरे ऊपर ले जा रहे हैं। आप ऑफर करके खाओ, अन्यथा आप खा रहे हो। इसलिए हमको धीरे धीरे कृष्ण समझाते हुए हमको योगा लैडर की ओर ऐसा लेके आ रहे हैं। दैट इज द रीजन वी सेड योगा, we'll start off with this progressive yoga ladder where Krishna is starting Bhagavad Gita like that, like with the progressive yoga ladder, and then he will go to detailed yoga ladders and also to the express elevator yoga ladder. So it creates क्या, हमको एंटीसेप्टिक की तरह काम करता है। ये सेम चीज हमको एंटीसेप्टिक की तरह काम करवाता है। That's what Prabhupada quoted, no, that it gives immunity हमको कोई from unwanted this epidemics, we had COVID, everybody took shots, knowing or not knowing, it is created from some chimpanzee in this and that and whatever, but we had to go and take whatever it is, right? because it had to create that kind of immunity. So Krishna Prasadam, when you eat regularly Krishna Prasadam, that creates immunity within you. That creates immunity within you, and that is the reason we should always offer it and have it to Krishna. And that is where when you offer to Krishna, tamasic food goes out of the picture. And that is where we ask you to become sattvic. That's the only reason why. Because many of the प्याज लहसुन में क्या प्याज लहसुन में कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, ये कोई वेजिटेरियन में आता है, हम ये नहीं मानते उसको नॉनवेज में आता है. बट द क्वेश्चन इज उसमें तामसिक नेचर है जिसकी वजह से उसको दूर रखा गया है देव कार्यों में. इसीलिए प्याज लहसुन का हमको भोग कभी लगता नहीं है देव कार्यों में. आसुरिक कार्यों में बिल्कुल लगा सकते हो. इसीलिए एक राजस्थान में हमारे एक माता भी है, उनको प्याज चढ़ता है. अब आपने कभी तो सुना ही नहीं है ना, ऑनियंस बीइंग ऑफर्ड टू द लॉर्ड. बट वो एक प्याज चढ़ता है, कौन सी देवी है, आई डोंट रिमेम्बर द नेम. दे ऑफर ऑनियंस. Why? Because no, that is offered to them in the mode of good, in the mode of ignorance. In the mode of ignorance, because that is something. In order to not to have this kali, this kind of non-vegetarian, they offer this onions and have it to Devi. उसी देवी के और कहीं नहीं चढ़ता है, कहीं नहीं. और कोई भारतवर्ष के कहीं इनफैक्ट कोई मंदिरों में ऑनियन नहीं चढ़ता. तो जैसे इसलिए वो कामाख्या मंदिर बनाया गया, या काली टेम्पल इन कलकत्ता. That is where you do that bali and all those things goes on still today also. इसलिए मैं बोला आप जाओगे तो ध्यान रखना, नहीं तो उसका बकरे का रक्त का तिलक लगा देते हैं आपको. ऐसा हालत होता है. सो हाँ दुर्गा काली माता के मंदिर में तो वही होता है कलकत्ता के. हाँ बंगाल कलकत्ता मेन काली टेम्पल जो ओल्ड काली टेम्पल है, वाह. You have to be very careful. That's what it is. So some places are, even Kamakhya, some places are there where this Bali Pratha is allowed in the Shastras. And it is limited. Why? Because for limited persons who want to desire to have all those things. छोटे बच्चे desire करते हैं. So Pitta is not telling no. He has given the provisions in Shastras. But you have to understand that is not good for us because they will give us into Karma Bandhana. So इसलिए the danger of and danger of not accepting the offered food anyway we understood. We have to go into getting more and more new bodies, right? Because whatever we eat, वो body like ना जैसे हम बोलते हैं हमने इतने सारे गायों को मार के खा गए लोग. पहले गायें बहुत थी खा के, अब आज ह्यूमन बींग्स मोर है. आपने गायों को मार के खा के ह्यूमन बींग्स बन गए हो. ह्यूमन बींग्स बन के आप वापस गोई गाय खाओगे, क्योंकि वो गाय आप ह्यूमन बींग बन के आई, वो बोलेगी मैं तेरे से बदला लेना चाहती हूँ, तुम गाय बन के जाओगे खाओगे. ये मांसा जो है ये प्रोसेस चालू रहता है. अनलेस यू कम टू द रियलाइजेशन ये मेरे लिए ठीक नहीं है, देन ओनली यू गेट फ्री. सो दिस इज वेयर एग्जैक्टली कर्म. And then going forward, 2 more steps are there which we have to discuss a bit, because that is Brahma again related to. So we'll have a discussion there, and then we will close this cycle. So 14, 15, if I take together, it will be too long. That's why I stopped here, because I knew it will take. So what are the summary of this today's whole classes? ये सबसे पहले हमने क्या किया? Demigods को thank करना है ना. देवी देवताओं को we have to thank, right? This offering is in form of Devi Devatas. We have to thank because they are the principal officers who make things arranged for us, right? Means so इसीलिए sacrifices उनके लिए हमको करना है. And but Krishna is the head of all those Devi Devatas, because Devi Devatas are limbs of Krishna's body. So 11.14 you can refer to that shloka. So that is the reason we offer it to Krishna. Then we don't have to offer it separately. हम बोलते हैं भाई जैसे सेपरेटली हम बोलते हैं ना भाई मैं अलग से मैं देवी की पूजा करूंगा, मैं अलग से देवता की पूजा करूंगा. When you offer it to Krishna, then separately you don't have to offer it. But when you but you can do that. There is not stopping to you. But if you are offering to Krishna, offer it to Krishna first. Then you can offer it to Devi also. Offer it to Devi also, and from Devi you can have it. In Jagannath Puri it happens the same way. As it is Krishna से जो भी मटकों में प्रसाद चढ़ता है वहां पे, मटकों में नया मटका एवरी टाइम यूज होता है. नया मटकों में जगन्नाथ को भोग लगने के बाद में वहां से निकल के बिमला देवी के पास जाता है. बिमला देवी पार्वती, बिमला देवी को भोग लगता है पहले महाप्रसाद, फिर बिमला देवी को लग के महाप्रसाद हो जाता है, उसके बाद में सबको बांटा जाता है. That's a process. So even if you have to offer it to Devi Devatas, thank it. So okay, offer it to Krishna, and then if you are having separately Devi Devatas at your home, certainly you can offer it to them and have it. There's nothing wrong in it because they are also will be happy because they get Krishna Prasadam or Vishnu Prasadam. So this is what exactly. And by doing this, at least this is what this antiseptic मिलता है आपको. Because Krishna को offer कर देते हैं तो at least वो Krishna बोलते हैं मैं ग्रहण करता हूँ because we discussed this. Krishna accepts, like patram pushpam phalam toyam we quoted last time. So Krishna accepts. Accept करने के लिए जरूरी नहीं है मुंह से खाएंगे. Krishna glances, that itself is more than enough. And that acts as antiseptic vaccine for us, and it immunizes us from all the sinful reactions. अब ये sinful reactions हमारा खत्म नहीं होने वाला है, चलते ही रहने वाला है. You all know, because we got this body, we got this karmas, we are doing so many karmas, and we got this body also because of this karmas. So the sinful reactions will keep continuing. So in order to keep continuing, that is the reason we have to perpetually keep it purifying. वो इतना कर दिया हो जाएगा, क्या हो जाएगा? नहीं, तो परमानेंट चलते रहना है प्यूरिफिकेशन के लिए. जब तक जीवन है, जब तक प्राण है, जब तक चालू ही रहना है. वे हम बोलते 16 माला कब तक करना है? आखिरी सांस तक. आखिरी सांस तक करना है. गुरु को वचन दिया हुआ आखिरी सांस तक 16 माला तो करना ही है. क्योंकि अदरवाइज क्या होगा कि वॉट एवर कर्मा वी डू, इफ नॉट एंडेड अप इन विष्णु और कृष्णा, it will again create a ripple effect of karma bandhana, because Krishna has given you everything and he has given you karma bandhana also. So it is our vivek which has to be used, and we have to, otherwise we will end up with this hogs and dogs. That's what Srila Prabhupada writes, that taking more and more births in terms of hogs and dogs. And so in doing so, this cycle, we can do Sankirtan Yajna cycle, which is the age for Kali. So ultimately, it is, you have to understand that this all thing is just for the human beings spoken about. This cycle is entire of 1 hour is spoken for human beings, because human beings depends on grains depends on rains, and rains depends on sacrifice, and sacrifice depends on prescribed duties and prescribed duties are done by human beings. Okay, so human se human pe hota hai. But it is 1 step, 2 steps ahead. Like in the next shloka, it will come out like where Krishna says he says means when you do this regulated activity, having only Krishna Prasadam, that is prescribed in the Vedas, and Vedas are nothing but manifestation of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and that is where it is eternal. Vedas are eternal baat hoti hai. So all this consequent means the consequent, all transcending all pervading transcendence would continue eternally, and it will be counted as an act of sacrifice. So this is where exactly Krishna prepares you and ends you that it has to go to the Brahma. It has to end up in the Brahma. Okay, and Brahma Vakya, or in a Brahma Akshara. Brahmoksharam Bhavam Vidhi. Yeah, that's what. Karma Brahmod Bhavam Vidhi. Brahma Akshara Samudbhavam. Brahma Akshara. Akshara means one which is non-defined, means like one which did not fall down. So that Brahma. We'll discuss next week, 3.15. We'll stop the class here. We'll do Purushottam Vratta. Shri Bhagavan Uvacha Urdhva Moolam Madashakam Ashwattam Rahurabhyayam Chandamsi Yasya Parnani Yastam Veda Savedavid Adasvachosvam Prasutastasya Shakha Guna Pravruddha Vishaya Pravala Asmatmamulan Anusantatani Karmanubandini Manushaloke Narupamasye Natato Nalabhyate Nanto Najardena Sampratishta Ashwattamenam Suvirudamulam Ashangashasrena Didena Chatva Tata Padam Tat Parimargitavyam Yasmin Gatana Nivartanti Bhuya Tameva Chadyam Purusham Prapadde Pravustai Prasuta Purani Nirvana Moha Jita Sangha Dosha Adhyatma Nitya Vinivitta Kama Dvandvaya Vimukta Sukadokka Sange Gacchanta Muda Padamavyayam Tad Natat Pashayate Shuryo Na Shashanko Na Pavaka Yadgatva Na Nivartante Tadama Paramam Mama Mamaivansho Jivaloke Jiva Bhuta Sanatana Mama Shashtani Indriyani Prakritistani Karshati Shariram Yadmavapnoti Yachamutkramatishvara Grayat Vaitani Sayyati Vayurgandha Vinashayat Nekutram Chakshu Sparshanam Cha Rasanam Granam Evacha अधिष्ठानं मनश्चायं विषयानुपसेवते उत्क्रामन्तस्थितं वापि पुञ्जानां वा गुणान्वितं विमूढानानुपश्यन्ति पश्यन्ति ज्ञानचक्षुषा यतन्तो योगिनश्चैवं पश्यत्यात्मन्यवस्थितं यतन्तो यपकृत्यात्मानो नैवं पश्यन्ति चेतसा यदादित्यगतं तेजो जगद्भासयते किलं यच्चन्द्रमसि यच्चाग्नो तत्तेजो विद्धि मामकम् गामाविश्य च भूतानि धारयाम्यहमोजसा पुष्णामि चौषधि सर्वा सोमो भूत्वा रसात्मकः अहं वैश्वानरो भूत्वा प्राणिनां देहमाश्रिता प्राणापानसमायुक्तः पचाम्यन्नं चतुर्विधं सर्वस्य चाहं हृदि सन्निविष्टो मत्तः स्मृतिर्ज्ञानमपोहनं च वेदैश्च सर्वैरहमेव वेद्यो वेदान्तकृद्वेदविदेव च द्वाविमो पुरुषो लोके क्षर अक्षर एव च क्षर सर्वाणि भूतानि कूटस्थोऽक्षर उच्यते उत्तम पुरुषस्त्वन्य परमात्मेत्युदारुत यो लोकत्रयमाविश्य अभिद्वय्य विश्वर अक्षरातीतोऽहम् अक्षरादपि चोत्तम अतोऽस्मि लोकवेदे च पुरुषोत्तम यो मामेव सम्मूढो जानाति पुरुषोत्तम स सर्वविद् भजति मां सर्वभावेन भारत इति गुह्यतमं शास्त्रम् इदं मुक्तं मया नघ एतद् बुद्धा बुद्धिमान् स्यात् कृतकृतश्च भारतः हरि ओम तत्सदिति श्रीमद्भगवद्गीतासु उपनिषत्सु ब्रह्म विद्यायां योगशास्त्रे श्रीकृष्णार्जुन संवादे पुरुषोत्तम योगो नाम पंचदशो अध्यायः हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय हरि बोल।